That's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Substitution.
Girona making consecutive changes here. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now, can they get him away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, it's come loose. Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Palmer. Number 7, Messi. Number 26.
And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Cristiano Ronaldo. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies.
Hello, everybody,
and quite
and
a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking. Well, the gap...
Chance! Off the post! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
And he's managed to get rid. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Well, played right into his path. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he welcomes it in. Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Bonucci! Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Palmer has it out wide and in space. Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. That's very neat. Caresses it, and the shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been slung wide. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Costa picks it up out wide. Out for a throw. Camavinga and Guardiola with Rudiger. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
And the action is back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Shot! There it is! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Costa running with the ball. Now it's Morishi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 56 minutes is number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Palmer. Guardiola threads one in. It's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in a great position here. Searching pass he's played there. Van Dijk tries to clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Both sides
Coming
then
on the
taking this
field
chance to turn to their
number
benches.
11. Substitutions taking place.
Tries to cross. Cleared away. Nice interception, well timed.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's a promising position. And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Well, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Barcelona clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Costa cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pablo Torre. He's a sharp little ball. Great shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
We'll be back stronger.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou. Palmer! They've got to be quick to recover this, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Over to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Too long, and over the line. It's a pretty loose pass. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Camavinga, Palmer. Looking here to chip it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's good play from him.
Chance for a shot!
Palmer really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Fran Perez. That's a good run down the left. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get rid. Palmer. Oh, good spread. Messi in acres of space out wide. The referee has given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Vallecas are looking to go forward now. Fran Perez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Backward it goes. Great chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike. Palmer duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
There will be
He's picked it up out wide. Skims one in. Tries a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we are back on the way. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Camavinga. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot, surely! He scores! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Knocks it out wide. Chance to deliver. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
Substitution in progress.
Vallecas can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He's found some space. Chance to shoot! And he's there to clear it. It's an early cross. Chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold, and this is Neymar. It's a good ball out wide. And the ball's come loose here.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Hazard.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Mbappe. Substitution.
Quality ball. Vallecas have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way past. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Looking for the run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. That has been slung wide. And the finish! No mistake!
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
After 86 minutes is number 7. Substitution for Barcelona, number 13.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Number 7.
Vallecas playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
19. Batistuta. Number 6. Rodrigo.
That's a throw. He's on it, can he get away? Neymar. Now here's the delivery. Batistuta! He scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Played out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Palmer. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
There you have it.
Palmer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim? A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, this looks sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Short changes him with that pass. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Sanchez. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Forwards and with intent. Quarter of an hour played. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0, and that's gone loose. Alexis Sanchez. Well, that looks a decent shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neymar running with the ball. Palmer. Look at this. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Alexis Sanchez, and he's had a hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Guardiol. Rudiger. And Guardiol. Rudiger. And it's Camavinga. That's a good ball out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
They get a throw in. That's a cute ball. Chance! And he's opted for the long pass. Guardiol. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looking for the run. Is there any support? He might not need it. Agume.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Alexis Sanchez. This is promising. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Out of time.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Agume. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Barcelona, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And the game has already resumed here. Nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Palmer, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And he was quick to react. Raspilicueta. And it's Sanchez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Palmer. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Tries to get it clear. Guardiola. It's Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always onto this. And this is Neymar. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. The ball goes in.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Well, played right into his path. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now, he's been in for the pieces! Raspilicueta. Sao. Now it's Sanchez. Out to the left it goes. Rudiger. Camavinga. And Guardiola. And it's Neymar. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Sanchez.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Now he's off and running.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played into space out wide. Fernandez. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Mbappe! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
This is a hard one.
Cristiano
to take,
Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000. Takes a shot!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Palmer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He has a look up.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga getting this one clear. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. And it's Galan. That's tidy. Look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. The ball swung in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's played into the area.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Into the channel. He's in plenty of space here. Rudiger. And it's Palmer. Probing pass. And they caught Reed. Big chance, corner. He'll try to keep this alive. Pamplona are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's forced to go back. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi. Looking for options for moves. Takes a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after... Budimir! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Budimir really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi powering forward here. And he's there to belt it away.
This match was
Camavinga.
96,628.
Alexander-Arnold looking to run onto it. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on to replace him is
And
number
that
6,
is not finding
Rodrigo de Paul.
anyone.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. De Paul. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Hazard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now he's off and running. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Palmer. Christian. Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Hazard.
So, time for changes
Coming
on
the field
both sides,
is
actually.
Number 10, Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Moit Gomez. He's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Messi.
The changes then in quick
Coming on to
succession.
replace him
Well, for me,
is
this was the obvious
number
substitution.
5,
He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Barcelona are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Moit Gomez. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. De Paul, ball's played through. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
There will
Well,
be 5
that
minutes
might be that,
added
Peter.
time.
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a promising position. Crosses it in here. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Takes aim and crosses. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And this is Neymar. That's tidy. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Messi. Ball swung in, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I'm Eric Laporte. He's a centre-back who's one of the...
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Bilbao are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Iñaki Williams thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! They've scored! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 25 minutes is number 8, Sunset. Sunset. Sunset.
Bilbao have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now the cross, punched away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Jaureguisa. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Palmer. Looking to go deep. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Iñaki Williams. He is just caressing the ball. Robert Navarro. Vardiol. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Williams! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And it's been shipped out wide. And it's Jaureguisa. Berenguer, and the shot! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Crosses it in here. There's the shot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
65 minutes is
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a delicate pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's found a way through. Robert Navarro, and a chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Rudiger getting this one clear.
Number 19.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes a shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Williams.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Knocks it into space. Great chance! Has another go! And it's come back out to him. Goal! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitutions taking place.
And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Palmer taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
To both sets of players who gave it their all.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
A fabulous... goes for goal!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Neymar! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent enough try. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Carlos Soler, has an interesting history, having began his career as a striker. You still see that unique instinct, even now when playing in a more withdrawn...
It's Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Aramburu. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Carlos Soler. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold knocks it out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oscarson. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Van Dijk. That's Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Neymar. Takes a shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to pass it through. Messi carries the ball down the right. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's straight offside. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Barrenechea gets into a good position. Crosses it in here. Hazard getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Palmer, he's on it, can he get away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And this is Ronaldo. That's very neat. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 8. Hazard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field, number 10, Mbappe. Number 6, Rodrigo.
Barrenechea.
Substitution.
And here's Neymar. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Barrenechea, and he was quick to react. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Guardiola.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer is onto this. Chaleta Shah. Carlos Soler. And time is up. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Palmer claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you very much.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away.